Challenge 2, Pilates 3. And it's another chair episode because I am a big fan of the Pilates bar classes. So we have our chair. It's going to be a fair amount of glute work again. So we'll give the arms a bit of a break after the last one and we'll move on to the glutes. Cool. So we'll start with just a gentle hands resting on the chair. So bench, whatever works, like same as the last one. And then we slowly walk the body back. Good, we inhale. Then exhale, step 1 foot forward, come up. Good, inhale, bring it back. And exhale, come up. So you're just kind of bending into the back knee and lifting. Just bend and lift. Take the heel out, or the heel in rather. Just bend in and lift. Come onto the heel to the toes. Heel, toes. Just 4, up, 3, 2. Last one. Come forward. Nice. And then we step it back and up. Sink it down and up. Down, up. Just getting a little bit of a warm-up happening. Even though we don't have a huge amount of time in our classes, it's important to just warm the muscles that we're going to use them. 2 more. Last one. Good, then coming up, walk the feet back. Okay, so you're grounding through the right foot, bend into the right knee a little. So again, you do have the option if you want to make this a little less crazy on the core or support the lower back a little more. Forearms can come onto the bench or the chair, whatever you're using. If you want to make it more challenging, the arms along the body as long. So we bend into the knees, I bend into the right knee, ground the right foot, left toes out behind you. Good, so from here we inhale, exhale to lift. So again, we're not going necessarily for crazy high, we're going for stability of the body. So as long as the body is stable and not rolling around and doing crazy things, then the rest is fine. So bend the leg you're standing on just a teeny bit and tap and lift. Tap the toes, lift. Little tap and lift. Tap, lift. Good, lower, up and lift. Good, 7, lift it. Pull those ribs in. 5, 4, good, 3, 2, last one, good. Hold the leg there. Now we inhale, bend the leg you're standing on a little more. Make sure the knee kind of tracks a little wide rather than in. And exhale, extend. Little bend, extend. Keep a lot of energy in that top leg. So you're pushing out through that foot. Keep it awake. Keep it aware. Don't let it shut down and just become heavy. Because that standing leg is working hard enough. Well, mine is anyway, so hopefully yours is. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, then little bend. Now we bend the top knee. Extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. So remember those ribs are in. The body is long. Be really mindful of what's happening there. Try to keep the pelvis neutral and both hips facing the ground. Keep that left knee high. Extend. A little bend. Kick it out. Good. 8, 7, 6. So should be feeling it in the leg you're standing on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then we bend. Little press. Press. Little bend, keep the bend, lower, lift, little lower, lift. Push through that heel. Dip, lift, good. And lift, and lift. Nice. Press it up, and up. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Nice. And release it. Shake that out if you need to. This is what you get for trying to film too many Pilates classes in a row. You get quite a sore butt. So it works. And so now we switch sides. Now your left foot grounds, bend into that left knee a teeny bit, right toes out, inhale, exhale, lift. Long through the body, good. Rest the forearms if you need, but we always try to do the same option that you did last side. So if you had the arms out for the first side, try to keep them out for the second side, rather than kind of change it up a little bit. Adjust in between exercises rather than between sides of the same one if you need to. And lift. Good. Lift. Tap and lift. Body is long. Ribs are in. Core is engaged. T-zone is switched on. And lift. Tap. Lift. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Hold it high. Bend the leg you're standing on. Exhale, extend. Little low and lift. Really mindful of the trajectory of the knee, not letting it shoot off to the inside. Strong through the top leg still, so remember. And remember that core. The ribs are still in. That body is long, so we're trying to not get that little dip in the lower back. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Little bend stays in that knee. Inhale, bend the top leg. Exhale, extend. So you bend, extend. Keep the knee high, extend. Good. Flex through the ankle. Little bend. Kick it out. Bend, extend. Good. 8, 7. Pull those ribs in. 6. Body still. 5, 4. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then bend. Press it up. Bend the knee. Push the heel. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Little press. Keep it small. Keep it precise. Keep it controlled. Good. And lift. Lift. So the last one of these. Then we get to switch sides again. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And release it. Good. So from here, so again, you can choose whether to have forearm on the, you can choose whether you have the forearm on the chair or if you have the arm long. So this time we're actually going to have the bottom foot, so the right foot is facing the chair, and then we open out to the side. So you're extending the left leg out behind you, but you're opening out to the side. Excuse me. So from here, the bottom toes face the chair, so nothing changes through that bottom leg, we just do the top leg. So we inhale here, exhale to lift that leg. Inhale, bring it down, exhale to lift. Little tap and lift. Try to keep the body still, so we're trying to not get the whole body involved in this movement. It's just glutes, just the legs. Tap and up, tap, lift. Good. So again, forearm on that chair if you need it. Try to remember what you do or when or how deep into it you change if you do change, so you can do it on the other side. Nice. And you have 5 more. 4, good. 3, 2, and last 1. Good. Hold it there. Inhale to bend that knee. Keep the knee, hip, shoulder one long line. Try not to let it sneak forward. And extend. We bend, extend, bend, kick it out. Good. And move. And bend, kick it out. Bend, extend. Keeping it high. Got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Good. Bend. Nice. Now we bring that top hand in front. Forearm down if you like, or keep it on the hands. Inhale, bring that knee in towards the shoulder. Exhale to press it back behind you. Good. Inhale. Then exhale, so not just behind you, sort of more towards the right. So it's going across. So as you draw it in, squeeze. As you press it out, lengthen. So it's a squeeze and a stretch. A squeeze and a stretch. Try to keep it the same height, so we're not kind of dipping it down and then doing strange things. We try to keep it the same height. So even if it's not as high as mine is, keep it the same height the whole way. So through the whole movement, it doesn't drop and lift. It just comes forward and back. Good. 5, press. 4, keep it high. 3, as high as you can. 2, last one. Good. Now bring it forward. Now here's the fun bit. We've done this with the clams on the ground, but we dip the knee towards the ground, toes or the heel pushes towards the ceiling, then twist, foot towards the ground, knee towards the ceiling. So it's a twist rather than a lift. It's a twist. Good. So we're engaging deeper glutes now. So we go twist, open, twist, open. Nice. Keep it moving. See how my chair is wobbling? Good. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And release it. It's good times, isn't it? Now we switch sides. So adjusting whatever you need to adjust so you can still see or hear or whatever it is. I'm just buying myself time to catch my breath here, really. So we go for the other side. So remember, arms are either long or elbows are on the bench or chair. Left toes face forward, right leg out, turn it out to the side. So you're opening out to the side. We inhale, exhale, lift that leg. Tap the floor and lift. Little tap and lift. Down, up, tap, and lift. Good. Up, tap, lift, tap, lift. Keeping the body still. So for now, not really letting anything else get involved in the movement. It's more about that lower body. Good. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this, and 1. I'm just encouraging myself now, I think. Inhale, bend the knee, keep it high. Exhale, extend. So bend, extend. Flex the ankle, kick it out. Bend, extend. Knee high. The thigh, so the knee, hip, shoulder in a line. So really watch that thigh, it's not sneaking forward. Try to keep it high. And extend. Good. And 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Nice bend. Bring that front hand out. Inhale, knee towards the shoulder. Exhale, extend it out. Woo, behind you. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, back. Draw it in, press. Draw it in, stretch it out. Squeeze the waist, stretch the waist. Squeeze and stretch. So now you can kind of get the body a little bit involved. Draw it in, reach, reach. Nice. Keeping it high, so that same height the whole way through. Hopefully that's what I'm doing. And keep it high. Good. For 6, stretch. 5, reach it. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Then bring it in. Here's that fun bit. Cherry on top, knee towards the ground, knee to the sky. Knee to the ground, toes to the sky. Switch. Twist. Lift. Switch. Little twist. And twist. Twist. Nice. Keep moving. And twist. Twist. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. And release it. Whew, shake it out. And then we are actually going to switch sides again. So move if you need to. So we're changing it up a little bit, so no more just balancing on one leg. I'm going to take the feet wide. So one hand is resting on the chair or the bench, finish, we take the legs out wide. So we start with a little bit of a plie. So making sure your toes aren't wider than your knees can go. So from here, we inhale, take it out. Exhale, bring it in. Arm is optional. You can keep the hand on the hip if you like. So this version, totally fine. Keep the ribs in. So we're not really going for a squat here. It's not a stick the bottom out. It's a tuck it straight down towards the ground. Dip and up, lower, lift. So you're almost like squeezing those inner thighs as you come up. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Now we sink it down. Hold it there. Press the knees out. Inhale. Exhale, lift one heel. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, switch. So you're alternating, lifting, heels. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Keep the knees pressing wide. Keep the hips low. So try not to come up. Try to stay down. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Down, up. Down, up. Good. Keep it moving. 2 more each side. 1 more each side. Good. Sink it and lift. Good. So now we add on to that. So we are actually going to bring the arm into it. So hopefully you've got a pretty steady chair. So inhale to sink it down. Exhale. Come up onto the toes. Squeeze the thighs so you're zipping them up together, keeping that little turnout in both feet. So we inhale, take it wide. Still keeping the ribs in, tailbone tucking. Exhale to come up. So we are going for that ballet-inspired movement, out and up. Take it wide and lift. So get your inner ballerina tapped. Take it out and up. When you go wide, try to keep it fairly light. So you know you're not going to be there long, so you get a bit more elastic movement happening rather than just a thud and then try and come up from everything going down. Try to keep it light. You go 5, lift, 4, and up. 3, 2, last one. Nice. Hold it there. We inhale. You can lower the back heel if you need to. Exhale. Lift that leg in front. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Good. So we go as high as we can using the inner thigh, so you're keeping that turnout, and go as high as you can without flicking the whole body or hunching. Okay? So stay still and lift. Good. Stay on those back toes if you can. 8, lift. 7, 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice inhale. Exhale to lower it down. So you've still got toes in, heels out, but that wide leg is now in front. Good. Inhale, little demi-plie. Exhale to lift. Little plie and lift. Just to finish this side, to finish the sequence. Little dip, lift, dip, lift. Good. Knees out, squeeze thighs. Knees wide, squeeze the thighs. So you're using glutes, inner thighs. Glutes, inner thighs. Good. For 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then coming up, shake out the legs. I'm going to switch sides again. Okay. So now we go wide once more. So we come to our second side, turn the toes out, heels in, resting one hand. So this hand for these ones, it's resting, it's gentle. You can even release it if you like. It's just like a bonus little balance point. We're not trying to hold on tight and squeeze. Good. So now we inhale, sink it down, demi-plie, so tailbone towards the ground, exhale, lift up. Check your knees, track over your toes, come up. Knees, track toes, come up, or bring the feet in a little if you need to. So always just really being mindful of the knees, of the alignment. Keep those ribs in. So the core is still really switched on. You're still engaged through the abs, even though what's taking the focus and the attention is legs and glutes. Sink it, lift, down and up. Go wide, lift, sink. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, long through the spine, and last one. Good. Now we sink, hold low. Lift one heel, drop it, lift the other. So alternating. Cool. Stay low. So the hips aren't moving now, it's just the ankles and a little bit through the knees. Good. Lower, lift, lift, switch, switch. Good. Get those ankles and toes moving. I'm on about it in yoga all the time, that our movement starts at the feet. So get them moving. 2 more each side. 1 more. Good. Now come up. Nice. Now you do need that little bit of support here. Good. So from here we inhale, sink it, the arm is wide. Exhale, bring the arm up overhead. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, take it out. And exhale, lift. So we go wide and up. Keep it light and lift. So it's spring from there. Spring from there. Keep the chest up. As we start to get tired, we get tempted to do these ones and we kind of stick the bottom out. So we think we're getting lower, but we're kind of not. So we go wide and up. Chest up and lift. So the upper body is just sort of shifting sides of the mat. That's about all it's doing. It's not really changing much. It's all about the lower body. It's almost like you're dissociating the two. Just moving parts. Nice. The 6 and lift. 5 up. 4, come onto those toes. 3, squeeze the thighs. 2, lift. Last one, come up. Hold it there. Good. So hand to the hip if you like, or hands still high. Inhale, exhale, lift that leg. Stay on the bottom toes if you can. Keep the turn out. Inhale, exhale, lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Pointing the toes. Find that elegance, or at least imagine it. I like to think that I'm elegant. The video will show me otherwise, I'm sure. But we pretend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in and lower it down. Toes out, heels in. Front heel kind of lines up with the ball of that back foot. Inhale, demi-plie. Exhale, lift. It's almost like a little cool down. Little bend and lift. Keeping the tailbone tucking towards the ground. So there's no sticking out of the bottom. Again, no change through the upper body. There's no sink and up. It's all in the lower body. So we're giving those arms a break, right? From the last class. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Release it. Good. So now from here, we take the hands onto your chair. Walk the body back. It's just a stretch, so just don't even panic. You're walking it back, arms are long. Turn the armpits towards each other. Push the hips away from the chair. Push the chest towards the ground. Let the head hang. Deep breaths here. 3 more. 2. And last one. Good, then we inhale to roll up. Nice. And then we exhale. Keep the right foot on the ground. Hike the left heel up onto your chair. If it's your bench and you don't want to do that, you can do this kneeling and the leg out in front. So like we've done in the yoga practice a little bit. So it's your call how you do this. We want toes reaching towards the sky. Inhale to lift up. And exhale to just fold forward. Just stretching it out. 5 breaths here. So try to pull that left hip back as the chest moves forward. 4, deep breath. 3, 2, and last one. Nice, and we keep the heel where it is. Inhale to come up, and then exhale to open out to the side. So you're just turning that bottom foot and sort of rolling the hips. Now try to roll that top hip down, that inner thigh rolls out. So you can either grab the bench or reach that hand towards the ground. Right arm reaches up and over. So you're reaching towards those toes. Feel that length through the waist. Try not to collapse through the chest. Keep it open. Be active with that top hand. Breathe. Reach. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, then we inhale, lift it up. Nice, and exhale to release that leg. Shake it out. I'm just going to switch sides so I can keep looking where I should rather than turning my back. Okay, so right leg is up now. Left toes face the chair or the bench. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold. Or left leg out in front if you're on the ground. 5, toes towards the shins. So you want to get the calf muscles as well. Well, maybe you don't, but to get the calf muscles as well, flex that ankle. Get 3 more breaths. 2. Last one. Good, then we inhale to lift up and open out to the side. Good. So keep that leg high. Right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Long through the waist. Reach it out. Be active with the top hand. So you can reach that hand towards the ground if you're feeling steady and you want to go a little deeper. 3 more breaths here. 2. And last one. So then we inhale to come all the way up and exhale to release that leg. Good, so from here, feet are hip distance apart. Inhale to come up onto the toes. Lucky last one. And exhale to bend the knees, sink the hips towards the heels, come all the way down to the ground. If that doesn't work, come down however you come down. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees wide. Push the feet further away from the hips. So if as you fold forward and come through, if you feel it more in those inner thighs, push the feet further forward. So keep going with the feet forward until you start to feel it in those outer thighs and into the glutes. So you're reaching forward, fold it in. And 5 breaths here. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Good, and we inhale to roll it up. Nice, and exhale. Cross the legs so one shin is in front of the other. So they're kind of parallel to each other. We inhale, lift, and exhale to fold. Melt it forward. 5 breaths here. If you like, you can experiment with walking the body to one side or the other. See if it gets in a little deeper for you, or merely coming forward. 3 more breaths. So just kind of make it your own. Work out what's happening in your body today and how it feels after that practice. 1 more. Okay, then we inhale to come up. And exhale to switch the legs over. So the other shin in front. Inhale. And exhale. Fold it forward. 5 breaths there. Melting in. 4. 3. 2. Slowing it down. And last one. Then we inhale to walk the hands in and give yourself that little mini moment of rest if you can, or move on to a yoga practice. Thank you so much for playing Pilates, barre inspired, challenge 2, Pilates 3. See you for the next one.